What's up everybody, my name is Max Craig. If you're new here, go ahead, smash that subscribe button and follow me on IG. It's about 10:30 right now. Me and John are headed into the MAC to get a workout in. John actually has to work out for football in the morning tomorrow, and then I work out in the afternoon. But we're gonna head in there right now, and then I will catch up with you guys when we're done.
I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, you're too strong, when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief on my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loop, it's a war zone. It's a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone.
So we just got done lifting. Sorry if the intro earlier was a little dark. It's kind of hard to film at night unless you're like really under a light pole, because then it's too dark for the camera to even pick anything up.
Yeah.
What's going on everybody? It's currently about 7:30 the next day. I apologize for kind of the messy intro last night, but we were just going to get a lift in, so I kind of wanted to get that in the video for you guys. I have classes right now from 7:30 to 11:05, and then after my classes are done, I kind of want to talk with you guys about 3 big things that I learned throughout the recruiting process. These are things that help me get recruited, and they will probably help you get recruited as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into these classes, and then I'll catch up with you guys after. So this talk about recruiting is not going to be too long. I kind of just want to give you guys the 3 key points that I learned throughout the process. So the first point is to definitely be proactive when contacting coaches, and email them first and reach out to them first so they know that you're interested. Unless you're really like a freak of nature or you're going to a D1 school, like you're not going to have coaches that are going to find you just based on your talent. You have to be proactive and be sending out emails constantly. And I think really the biggest times for this during your high school years are going to be your sophomore and junior year of your sports season. You really have to put on those 2 years, and you also just have to be proactive in contacting coaches. I just remember always consistently and constantly sending out emails to college coaches my junior year. Even if you think you could possibly be interested in a program, just shoot them an email like with your information as far as your stats and stuff, kind of just introduce yourself, but also make it personable to that school. And then also in that email, you're gonna put your huddle in there, and just let the college know, why you're interested possibly in their program. The key really to communication with coaches though is definitely being proactive about it and not waiting for them to come to you. So that's my first point for you guys, is to be proactive about contacting coaches. So I'd say the second point out of the 3 is definitely having a good huddle film of your season, because that's ultimately when you get the time to show off, how you can really play and how good you really are and the value that you can bring to that program. A big thing definitely that I did not know like my freshman and sophomore years of high school is when you're making your film, make sure to put your good plays at the beginning, so that way when coaches go to view them, they might not watch the whole thing, so make sure you put the good plays at the beginning so they see those first. It's also got to be to that point though where you don't want the video to be too long, but you also don't want it to be too short and make it look like you're not on the field at all. Because usually when you send your huddle and emails to coaches, no matter what sport it is, they're probably not going to have time to look at everybody's film all the way through. So like I said, just make sure that you really put your good plays at the beginning of the film. So that is my point number 2, which is to make sure that you have good film on huddle. So the third and final thing that I learned throughout recruiting is to definitely go to camps so you can get some exposure. So going to camps for whatever sport you're in is definitely loved by some people and hated by others. For me though, I found that going to camps throughout high school was like the best way to make connections, with coaches, but also other players. It really is just a good way to get out there and show coaches what you got. Now obviously you always want to make sure that you're staying in shape and stuff like that, so when you go to these camps you look good. If you're going to them and you're doing what you should, then you should have no problem catching the eyes of some coaches. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video on kind of getting recruited and what I've learned from it. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash that like button and I will catch you guys in the next one.